Yay! Hey everyone! Hello, hello. I'm just gonna get comfy cozy here. I am super excited to be here with you guys tonight to do this training. Hello, Team Eichenhorst. My name is Melissa Eichenhorst, and hopefully you guys know that if you're watching this, then I am your diamond upline. And the jewels on Team Eichenhorst have band together this month to give you guys some awesome training so that you can take your business to the next level. So we wanted to bring it back to the basics. So tonight is going to be super beneficial for you, and we are going to be going over just one of the most fundamental skills that you need to know so that you can be the most effective in your Plexus business. So, okay, we have people hopping on. I'm gonna wait one more second. I see the numbers climbing. I'm gonna take a drink. Go Houston Texans. Yay, I'm so excited to see so many of y'all jumping on. Tonight's gonna be a great training. Our number is climbing. Okay, it's 8:31, so I'm gonna get started. Like I said, we are bringing it back to the basics this month with our training, with what we're doing for the month of May, which is perfect timing because we have so many incredible things going on in Plexus right now. How about that new Slim? I just got my action pack in today. I've actually been drinking the new Slim for about 3 months, and I am in love with it. And I've seen the packaging, but I have not gotten to hold the packaging and see these brochures. They're awesome. I'm super excited about them. So Plexus gives us all the tools that we need to build a successful business. We really are a business of duplication. And tonight we are going to be talking about one of the most basic skills that you need so that you can be the most effective, and that is how to talk about Plexus. Okay, how do I talk about Plexus? So one of the things that I love most about our industry of social selling or network marketing is that you can actually learn the skills that you need to help you improve yourself so that you can go on and really improve your business. So how are we going to talk to people about Plexus in the most effective way? If you feel confident in this area, then nothing is going to be able to stop you from sharing our amazing life-changing products and this new business, okay? And this is perfect timing for this training because after our new Slim launch that we just had, you should be extra pumped to share the products, extra excited to share the opportunity, and you truly get to start over with your contacts. You essentially get to relaunch your business, okay? So even people that you've already talked to about Plexus, you get to go back and connect with them and talk to them again. Now, I do know that a lot of times habits in this area can hold you back. So no more of that, not anymore, not after this evening. So I hope you guys have like a pen and a notepad ready and you guys can take some notes because I'm gonna be equipping you guys with some verbiage that hopefully will take your business to the next level. And I'm gonna share with you guys some things that I have been able to do in my business that has really worked for me, all right? So one thing that is really important to know is that whatever you are doing and saying in your Plexus business has got to be easy to duplicate, all right? If you keep this process and if you keep the verbiage simple, then your network, other people are gonna come in and think, okay, awesome. Melissa, she's not a scientist. She's not a health professional. She didn't have to go back and read a ton of health and wellness books. She didn't have to memorize verbiage. We want it to look simple to our network, what we're doing, because if we make it look simple, then they're gonna be able to think, oh, well, maybe I can do this too. So simplicity is key, and so is duplication, because I'm a diamond ambassador. Your jewels have made it to the top of this company. So we want you duplicating what we've done and what has been most successful. And that's just the cool thing about this industry, is that you are in business for yourself, right? Like you have your own business, but you're not by yourself. You get to plug in to what we've done and learn from our mistakes, really, and just take the things that we've done so that you can be successful too. And what I used to do whenever I first started Plexus is I would duplicate my upline like almost to the T, but I would tweak things and I would like Melissa-fy them, right? I would add my personality to it, and I would maybe improve it just a smidge. I wouldn't change it, but I would always want to just improve it a little bit. So you guys do that too, okay? Take what I'm saying tonight and make it your own, but don't change it. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to talk about just a few do's and don'ts, okay? So the first thing that you need to know when you are talking to people about Plexus is that you don't want to vomit Plexus on people, okay? I used to train about this all the time, and when I was talking with the jewels and we were talking about taking it back to the basics, I was like, wow, it's been a while since I've gone back to some of the basics. You do not want to talk so much so that you chase people off. How do I know this? Because this is what I did in the beginning. Someone would ask me about Plexus and I would either do two things, okay? One, I would be so nervous and insecure and I'd be so worried that I was gonna say the wrong thing that I literally would say this. I would say, hey, give me your email address and I'll send you some more information about that. Really, like I wouldn't even talk to him about it. I would just be like, give me your email, because I knew that if I wrote something to them, then I would be able to communicate exactly what I wanted to say, or I would vomit all over them. Oh, well, Plexus we're a health and wellness company, and we focus on helping people have balanced blood sugars and gut health and gastrointestinal health, and we have all these products, and I would go all into the science. I would go into all the products. I would talk all about the science. And when you balance your blood sugars, these are the effects of having a balanced blood sugar. And if you're not going poo-poo 3 times a day, then your body is not healthy. I mean, like on and on and on and on. And then I would like look over and be like, so what questions do you have for me? Like, and then it would just be like this glazed over look, okay? And the whole time I was doing that, I was like sweating profusely and shaking and thinking, is what you're even saying right, okay? So you wanna be someplace in between that. You don't wanna say nothing, and you don't want to word vomit on people, okay? We're gonna talk about how to not do that in a minute, okay? You also do not want to convince people. Guys, there is freedom in understanding that we have an incredible life-changing product that people want. They do want it. You might not have found the people that want it yet, but there are people out there that need and want what we have. So when you are talking to people, if you can come across really confident, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but if you cannot convince people, if you cannot feel like you need to talk them into trying these products, if you come across desperate when you're talking to people, I'm telling you, you are going to repel your network. You're going to repel the person that you're talking to. But if you come across super poised and confident, and you're almost like with the confidence of like, I have this, and if you don't want it, that's totally fine with me, because so many people do kind of confidence. Or I'm so busy helping people get healthy. I'd love for you to be a part of that. You're not saying these words, okay? This is just your mindset. This is just what you're thinking as you're communicating with people. Then people are going to want to lean in. And I'm always trying to talk to you guys about doing things that are going to bring people in instead of repel people. But if you know from the start that some people are going to join you, some people are not going to join you, and that's okay, all right? You've got to be okay with that. And if you can be okay with that, you're going to be a lot more successful, okay? And then the last don't, okay, so don't vomit Plexus on people. Don't convince people. You don't have to. We want to educate people and dialogue with people. I'm going to give you some tips on that in a minute, but you don't need to convince, okay? And that's through, you just want to have this certain, you want to just be really poised when you're talking to them, okay? And then number 3, I don't want you to worry about what people are going to think about you, because if you are being genuine and if you truly care about the people that you are talking to, if you are truly passionate about bringing people health and freedom through our products and through this opportunity, then that is going to shine through. And you don't have to worry. You don't have to, scripture tells us not to worry. If you're passionate, then go out there and be bold and be excited, okay? So that leads us into our do's. What do we want to do? We want to connect. We want to connect with people through that passion, excitement, through that confidence. If you can connect with them over feeling like you are having to convince them, you're gonna get a lot farther in Plexus, okay? What else do you wanna do? You wanna get out of your comfort zone. I've said this hundreds of times. The magic happens when you get out of your comfort zone, all right? That, just stretch yourself. And I love, I wish I had drawn it out beforehand, but I love the idea of like, okay, if this is your comfort zone, right? And you come out of your comfort zone, like let's say you get this far out of your comfort zone. When you're done doing that hard thing, talking to someone, stepping out, your comfort zone might shrink back a little, but it's never gonna shrink back to where it was. And the more you get out of your comfort zone, it might shrink back a little, but it's gonna grow and grow and grow the more you get out of it. I was shaky and sweaty and insecure and not confident when I was talking to people, and now it's completely different, okay? But that's because I allowed myself to stretch out of my comfort zone. Okay, so what do I do when someone asks me what is Plexus? This is kind of the meat, okay? This is what I want you guys to really, really, really learn from here on this training. Or let's say I do a Facebook post and someone wants more information. How am I gonna be in conversation with people? The first thing that you guys need to know is that your job is to ask a ton of questions, all right? So you're gonna give them a little, it's kind of like a push-pull method. You're gonna kind of like give a little and then pull back, and then you're gonna give a little more and pull back, because you're wanting this to be a very open-ended, two-way conversation. And the more you can keep this conversation going, the more you can dig in, the more you can get to know the person, the better chances you are going to have of getting them off the fence or closing the deal with them, because you're gonna have built a relationship with them and you're gonna have built trust with them, okay? So I'm gonna give you kind of like a brief explanation. So someone messages me on Facebook and is like, or they comment on one of my posts, like, tell me more, or what is Plexus, or whatever. So I might say something like, we are a health and happiness company. We have products of the highest quality that are plant-based. I love them. They changed my health. But tell me about you. I want to know what your health goals are so that I can recommend some products to you. And talk to me about, are you interested in the products, or do you have questions about the business too? Done. Done. Okay? Just that. That was maybe 2-3 sentences, maybe. Okay? Now, side note, if someone asks you about Plexus, most often what I find is that people go into a conversation only about the products, and that's fine. That's probably what they're asking you about, but it is so key. It is so key, especially if you want to replace your income, or if you want to start bringing in, $1,000 a month for your family and beyond. It's so key that you just like crack that door for the business. Now, I don't want to chase someone off if they want to be my customer, okay? I'm not like, I can't wait to tell you about the products, but this business has changed my life and you would be so amazing and these are the reasons why. No, okay? We're going to push pull. I'm just trying to get some information from them, okay? And so I say my brief little intro. Now listen, if you can say that and they can hear your voice, either over the phone or over Messenger, like using the recorder, then that is always better, okay? Now you don't wanna drive some people crazy with the voice messenger and leave like a bunch of long messages. This is just a side diamond tip I'm gonna give y'all right now, okay? If people are working, then they're probably not gonna be able to listen. Like, I'm conscious of that. If I'm talking to someone and I'm thinking they're at work, I'm typing instead of talking. If I think they're driving home or it's in the evening or I really want them to hear my voice, and I might even say something like, hey, I really want you to hear my voice. So I'm gonna leave you a voice message real quick, but then we can kind of communicate back and forth and type or something, you know, but just that's just something to think about, okay? So now your job is to interview them. You're interviewing them. I love the saying, like, and I have to tell myself this all the time because I'm a talker, right? God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen, you know, twice as much as we talk, okay? That is so true in this industry. Take your time with them. So you're gonna start asking them questions about what their health goals are, okay? And then you're gonna listen. And then after they tell you what their health goals are, then you are going to maybe give them a little bit more, because I feel like most often people don't kind of tell you their whole story, right? Sometimes they do. I find that happens more often when I'm on the phone, but like via Messenger. So now I might give them a little bit more information. Say they say, I really want to lose some weight and I really want to have some more like energy, okay? So that's where I might come back and say, okay, well, Plexus is awesome because we help people with overall health. We're leading the revolution on gut health. Many people are finding help with gastrointestinal issues, discomfort. Our flagship product, Plexus Slim, has clinically been tested to help you lose weight, which is the reason why I started Plexus. And then you might give a little bit of detail about the product. Like, this product is it's a packet that you mix with water. It's super light and refreshing. And what it does is it's gonna rebalance your body. So if you're looking for energy and you're looking for weight loss, this is a great place to start. For me, it's giving me awesome sustained energy through the day. It's super convenient to use. It fits right into my daily lifestyle. I've noticed that it helps with sugar cravings. I'm feeling fuller faster. We have other products that complement the Slim and help with the other issues that I mentioned above. Many of them are weight loss boosters as well. I'm not showing them that I'm like some product expert when I'm dialoguing with them about it, okay? I'm not going really even into the science about the ingredients. People mostly want to know that you can help them get their product questions answered. A lot of times, if we're dialoguing back and forth, I'll say something like, you know, so what questions do you have for me now? Like, I want to make sure that I get all of your questions answered before I let you go or before you place your order, okay? I ask people questions like, what do you want to change about your health? What are some habits that you would like to change in regards to your health? Talk to me about your current lifestyle, right? These are all questions that I want answers to. Do you work out? Excuse me. Like, I want to paint an expectation up front. That's super key. I want people to understand, like, if they're coming in and they're coming to me for overall health, like they are interested in the gut health and they want to get their body balanced and they want to get their body healthy, awesome, okay? They're probably going to be a really long-term customer of mine, but if they're coming in and they're wanting a quick fix, then it's super, super important that I am helping match. First of all, we're not a quick fix. That goes without saying, okay? But I want to make sure that I am matching what they need, okay? And I'm not going and telling them what I think that they need. And that is super, super key, okay? So once you get to know them personally, you're making them feel important, you're making them feel really loved, you're keeping the conversation open-ended, and when you find out what their needs and desires are and what their interest is in our products, then you're gonna help match those products to fit their needs. Listen, again, I'm a huge advocate of the triplex. Most of the time, I'm getting people started on the triplex. But again, it's not about what they need. It's not about what I want for them, right? What I think that they need. I want to help them see the results that they're looking for as fast as possible. So if I can help someone see results quickly, then they're going to be more open to adding more products later, okay? So asking questions about eating habits, meal prepping, all of that is so good. If I want to get everyone started out on the triplex, you guys, but if someone comes to me for energy, then I am totally recommending Slim and Edge, okay? Now, after I can help them get going on energy and feeling like they're getting more energy, then I'm gonna talk to them about gut health. Then I'm gonna talk to them, and really Slim now opens the door for that. Prior to the new Slim, our old Slim really didn't do much for gut health, right? That was our Probio 5 and our Bio Cleanse. Our new Slim is gonna open up that conversation right away. But it's gonna be a perfect door to bringing in a probiotic. It's gonna be perfect to bring in the Bio Cleanse, okay? So it's just so huge that you are digging in and asking as many questions as possible. You are getting to know them and building this trust for them, okay? Inevitably, your conversation is going to lead to cost, all right? So what about the price? It lends itself to that typically about I think it's when people bring up the cost, what I've noticed is it's when they're feeling good about the product recommendation. Like you've connected with them enough, you've given them enough information, you've asked them enough questions. To me, this shows that they're moving towards getting off of the fence. So this is when I go towards telling them about the 3 ways that they can buy. And this is kind of the verbiage that I use. I'll say, we have 3 ways to buy. Retail is the most expensive and it's a one-time purchase. Whenever I go to Target, I don't ever buy anything full retail price. I always look for the good deal. So I don't really recommend, and most people don't ever purchase their products at retail. Preferred customers, if you're gonna be a customer, is the way to go because you're gonna get your products at the deepest customer discount that you can possibly get it, and you are going to be able to make sure that you get your products each and every month and you'll never run out. You're also going to have your own customer account that you have the ability to go into to where you can edit, delete, and tweak your customer order at any time. Okay, the third option, and what I did, is to be a wholesale ambassador or an ambassador. And in order to qualify or in order to look into really being an ambassador, you're gonna wanna get 2 bags of Slim, or you're gonna wanna get Plexus Slim and be sure you're using at least 1 or 2 more products. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because I want all of my ambassadors to be ordering $100 per month, 100 PV per month, okay? If they're not ordering 100 PV per month, then go ahead and add them as a customer. Get that preferred customer bonus from them. That's the way to go. But if they're gonna order that 100 PV a month, or if I have even an inkling that they are going to want to be, or that they're gonna share this with someone, and I'll say that, or if you have any desire to share this with anyone, or if you think you might know anyone that would be interested in healthy weight loss or the health benefits that Plexus offers, then jump in and be an ambassador. You're gonna get a great discount on your products. I can show you how to earn your money back. We don't have any requirements to sell. And this is an amazing option for $34.95 for the year, okay? Again, you can pause, edit, or cancel your order without penalty at any time. This option, along with the customer options, I always mention the 60-day money-back guarantee. That is huge, and that gets so many people off the fence. That 60-day money-back guarantee is a big, big deal. And then comes the hard part. So you'll see if they have any questions, you're gonna engage with them. And then this is where people lose it, okay? So I don't want anyone on Team Eichenhorst to miss out because you aren't asking for a decision. Sorry, I want you guys to ask them if they're ready to get started. Can I help you place your order tonight? Is there anything holding you back from signing up this evening? Or you say, are you ready to get started tonight? They're like, no, I'm not really ready. You say, okay, well, what's holding you back? I probably didn't answer one of your questions. Let's make sure we get them answered before we hang up the phone or before we sign off Messenger or whatever. And if they give you an objection, help them overcome it. If you don't ask for the decision, then you lead into this like crazy follow-up cycle, right? Of like having to go through follow-up, follow-up, follow-up. They're gonna be on that follow-up list. And I don't want you guys, it's so much better if you can like close the deal. The sooner the better, right? Because you've got their wheels spinning, you've got them really excited about the products, you've got them asking you questions, you're answering their questions. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Isn't this fun about doing a live training? I'm like looking for something I can, sorry, like chew a piece of gum or something, but I don't have any, so y'all bear with me. Okay, so you are going to want to help get them off the fence as soon as you can, and you're gonna have a way, way better chance of doing that if you are bold and ask them. Okay, that's something that I've gotten really, really bold with doing. And it works. It works. Okay, so keep in mind as you're talking to people, the most important thing is to connect with them. It's to make them feel important and valued. And like you're not just trying to like get a sale from them. Okay, and if you like don't just like spit out the same information, no matter who's asking you about Plexus, you know, you're given the same information, it's copy and paste stuff. If you're not doing that and you're really like dialoguing and connecting and asking questions and answering the questions that they have individually, you're gonna be making them feel important. You're gonna be showing them that you are a partner with them, someone that's gonna link arms with them to help them achieve their goals. If later on they come across issues with the products, or maybe they aren't seeing results as fast as maybe they wanted to, you've already built that trust and that connection with them. A saying that I've heard since being in this industry, you know, forever is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So vomiting all of your intelligence on them about our products and what they're doing in the body and stuff like that, that's not going to mean anything to them unless they know that you truly care about them, okay? So I want to talk about, that's really like kind of how I connect with someone and dialogue with someone. I hope that that's helpful. I also want to talk really quickly because I wanted to keep this to 30 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up really quick. I want to touch briefly on Facebook, because how do we talk about Plexus on Facebook? What is the best way to do that? And the best way is to not be salesy, to not share posts. Like this is huge for me, you guys. If you see something in Plexus kind of going viral, like if a lot of people are posting it that day, just save it. I do that. I copy things that I see people posting all the time. But I put it into my Buffer app, which is a great app. You guys can see some of my posts. Even one today was from Buffer. I put it in there 3 weeks ago. If you're seeing something go viral and it's not like time sensitive, like a special or something like that, save it. Just save it for later. We don't want our Facebook audiences to block us. We want to do everything we can to avoid them from blocking us. So save it, tweak it, make it your own. But don't like jump on the viral Plexus. And that's especially true if you have several people in your network doing Plexus. If you have this like wide open network of people that don't know a lot of people doing Plexus, copy and paste away, okay? But if you know, like I know my network, people that I go to church with, people that I used to teach with, people that I went to high school with, people in all three of those groups know a ton of people doing Plexus. And if all of us are posting the same thing on the same day, that's gonna make them want to block us, honestly. And Facebook is my business. I don't want people to block me, okay? I want them to want to know what's going on. I want them to be engaged with me. I want them to want to come to my page to see like, oh, what does Melissa have going on in her life? And they're not gonna do it if you're bombarding them with the same things. Tell your story. Make Plexus personal to you. Be super excited and super passionate. Invite people on your journey. If you're just getting started and you haven't done your first Facebook post, hold on tight. Let's get that post going and then hang on for the ride of your life, you guys. If you do it in a strategic and smart way, in a way that truly connects with people, in a way that where you're vulnerable, but yet passionate and exciting, and you're telling your story, then that is so, it's just key to being successful. So don't only think about like, how do I talk about Plexus in a sense of like, how are you engaging with people via private messenger or when you're out and about, but think of it in terms of, you know, how you're sharing your story on social media as well. Go and find some people that do an amazing job of sharing, follow them and let them inspire you. Don't necessarily copy them, but let their posts inspire you to be really smart and strategic with yours. Make sure that you're sharing the story of your life too. I want you to be posting about Plexus every single day on Facebook, but I want that woven in. I love the analogy of like your social media page is your TV channel, okay? So if I'm tuning into HGTV, I know I'm gonna see like, you know, home improvement stuff. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. If I'm tuning into, I don't watch much TV. I don't know, what's another channel? Like home and garden or whatever, okay? Then I know I'm gonna get information about like gardening. Okay, what are people gonna tune into your Facebook page about? If you are a homeschool mama and you were posting about homeschool pre-Plexus, make sure you're doing that now. That's a part of who you are and a part of your story. If you have something about your life that you're super passionate about that you weren't posting on Facebook about, but now you're doing Plexus, start. What do you love? What are you passionate about? Start sharing that on social media, okay? And then last, I want to talk to you guys about events and how we can invite people to events, because we have an event coming up this week. I want to make sure that you guys are inviting people to it. This is how you're going to grow your business. These events are key, okay? So one strategy that I love is using that VIP strategy. You can say something like, hey, I have 3 spots for a Plexus VIP event that is coming on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I want you there. I always tell people it's online. All you have to do is click the link to watch. No one can see you or hear you, and it's only 30 minutes, and it's gonna be full of amazing information. If we're doing some sort of incentive, let them know about the incentive. If you know a little bit about the person and why they would be amazing at Plexus, or why they would need these products, tell them. Don't copy and paste everybody in your friends list an invitation to the event, okay? Be personal. Get personal with people. I think that you would be amazing at this because you are successful, you are busy, you have an amazing network, you are uber passionate, you would rock this business. Don't tell me no until you know what you're saying no to. Give me 30 minutes of your time. You know, make it your own. Leave these via voice message. Let people hear your excitement and passion in your voice. If they say, I'm in, like, sounds good, send them the graphic, voice message them and say, awesome, I'm gonna send you the link the day of the event as a reminder to attend. Let me know if you have any questions before then. If you wanna let them poke around your website before then, that's awesome. You can send them your website and say, take a peek around the website first. Maybe you wanna send them the new Plexus Slim video to watch. Maybe you wanna send them a diamond documentary to watch before then. Great, maybe they're super busy and you better not send them anything before then because it's gonna make them, run away or whatever. That's fine too, but try to know your people. Try to know their color personality. If they're a yellow, tell them how much they're gonna be able to help people if they jump into this business with you. Tell them about someone that you've helped. Tell them how you've been helped, okay? If they're a blue, let them know how much fun this business is, how much fun it is to help people get healthy, how you love working with your very best friends and family. If they're a red, say, hey, before you jump on to this event, can I show you our income disclosure? I'm a silver ambassador. Check it out. That's an extra $5,000 annually. Like, can you imagine what $5,000 a year would do for your family? My friend so-and-so is a senior gold and blah, blah, blah. Don't overwhelm them with information. Don't chase them off, but connect with the thing that's gonna get them most excited and then get them on that event, and we're gonna be able to sweep in and close the deal for sure for you, okay? So if they say, no, I'm not really interested, say, okay, well, I have like 2 spots left. Do you know anyone that would be interested in earning an income from home? Do you know anyone that would be interested in healthy weight loss or improving their overall health? By saying that, if they tell you no, they might be thinking it's just gonna be a product thing and you're mentioning the business, or they think it's gonna be a business thing and you're mentioning the product. So do you guys see, like, it's real fluid for sure. It's definitely not like something that you need to memorize, but just be yourself. Be excited, do your homework, get to know people, get to know what's gonna move people from point A to point B. Make it about them and not about you. Help connect with what you think that their why might be, and then go from there. So I know that this was it was a super basic training. We all have our work cut out for us because we have a brand new flagship product, you guys. Same core product, but it is different now. It has new benefits. We've got to be reaching out and connecting. I challenge you, if you haven't gotten out there on social media, to get out there and do your first social media post. Reach out to your upline so that it can be just really, really smart and strategic to get your people to jump on board. Let's get you to silver. If you're not silver yet, let's get you to silver before the end of the month with our new products and all the excitement that we have going on. This should be easy for you to do. Let's get you a few customers and get you to that 500 PV so you can earn an extra 25%. Let's get you guys a paycheck, okay? It's May, so let's get you some business building bonuses before the end of the month, and let's get you a great commission check on June 15th. You can't do that if you don't get out there and talk about Plexus. So be bold, get out of your comfort zone, and share these products that are changing lives. Love y'all, and hope you guys have a great night. Bye, everyone.